undisputed unification heavyweight fight in the past 20 plus years. Who wins and why? Fury, Usyk. Let's talk about it. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. Before I get started, gotta give a shout out to the team. Ty Finney, the legend, Boxing First Vlog, aka Blunt, and Lil Bro VP Shane. Big shout out to all three. Now, anybody that's familiar with this channel, you know prediction videos is what this channel was known for and what it was built on. With that being said, this is the official breakdown and prediction video for Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. Now, for people that never heard a prediction video from me, it's pretty much how it goes. We discuss strengths and weaknesses, tendencies, then the top things that need to be done by each fighter, then we get a prediction. So we're going to start with Tyson Fury first. Tyson Fury, a lot of people were kind of up and down on Tyson Fury right now because of the last fight with Ngannou. He got knocked down in the fight, and you could tell that Tyson Fury he didn't take Ngannou serious. He didn't take the fight serious, and he overlooked his opponent. And there were some people that felt like Ngannou won the fight. And this is the heavyweight champion of the world in Tyson Fury. So after that fight, a lot of people were not really confident in Tyson Fury because of that performance. And I think because of that, I think that's a reason why this fight is so close in terms of betting odds. But I'm going to assume that we're not going to see that Tyson Fury. And the reason I'm saying that is because Tyson Fury looks like he's in great shape. It looks like he is in great shape for this fight. And it looks like he's taking it very serious. Tyson Fury, I mean, to be honest, he's one of the best heavyweights of this era, whether people like to admit it or not. He's very controversial, especially his fights against Wilder. A lot of controversy, a lot of rumors, things like that. Fury's still one of the best heavyweights of this era. Now, is this one of the better eras in heavyweight boxing? No, it's not. But with that being said, somebody has to be at the top in this era, and Tyson Fury is one of those guys. Now, he's 6'8", 6'9". He moves like a super middleweight. Good hand speed for the size and the weight. And Tyson Fury can win any type of fight you want to fight. He has the capabilities of winning a boxing match. We know he definitely has the capabilities of winning a dirty fight and an inside fight. And he's very intelligent inside of the ring. Now, a lot of people say Tyson Fury has great defense. Don't get me wrong. Tyson Fury's defense is solid. But I think a lot of people see a lot of the upper body movement. And if you really look at it, a lot of Tyson Fury's upper body movement is more so scripted versus him looking at the shots and he's reacting off of the shots. You could tell a lot of his movements is just movements that he do at the gym, and that upper body movement just looks real good. So guys throwing punches, he's doing a lot of this. You know, he's ducking, going around, things like that. So a lot of people see that and they automatically think he has great defense. His defense is solid, but it's not as good as what people think. Now, with that being said, Tyson Fury has the heart of a lion. He got the heart of a lion. We've seen him knocked down several times. Recently against Ngannou, he gets up. He got knocked down several times against Deontay Wilder, got up. Now, when he got knocked down in the 12th round, against Wilder in that first fight. Now, whether he was up by the count of 10 or not, I'll leave that to y'all counting skills. But bottom line is Fury got up during that fight as well. You cannot question the man's heart. And to be honest with you, he's been hit by some of the biggest punches out there, and he finds a way to get up and he finds a way to win. And you cannot deny the championship heart that Tyson Fury has. Now, going into this fight, Tyson Fury needs to do a couple of things. Number one, and I'm talking technically, he needs to throw a lead left hook. It don't need to be a lead left hook that got a lot of power on it. It don't need to be a lead left hook that he's trying to actually land and cause damage. He needs to do the lead left hook to keep Usyk in place. Fury is an orthodox fighter. Usyk is a southpaw. Fury being an orthodox fighter, his left foot is his lead foot. Usyk being the southpaw, his right foot is his lead foot. I don't care what division it is. I don't care the size of the fighters. When you have an orthodox fighter and a southpaw, both of their agendas is to get their lead foot on the outside of their opponent's lead foot. The reason why you want to throw the lead left hook to start off a combination is because that's going to stop Usyk from circling out to his right. You want to stop that because if he's circling out to his right, more than likely Usyk's right foot is going to be on the outside of Fury's lead foot. So if Tyson Fury's throwing that lead left hook, which is the first punch of a combination, that's going to lock Usyk in place, or it's going to force Usyk to go to his left. That's going to lead to Tyson Fury's strong hand, which is his right hand. Number two, that's going to help with Tyson Fury in any efforts to cut off the ring. That's going to be very difficult against Usyk, but it gives him a better chance to cut off the ring. If he can accomplish that, that'll give him a straight line, a straight angle to Usyk to try to get on the inside and try to get some quality work done. Okay, so that's the first thing that Tyson Fury needs to do. The second thing, Tyson Fury cannot get discouraged. He cannot get discouraged if he don't land a clean headshot. He can't. And that's what happens with a lot of guys that fight Oleksandr Usyk. They get frustrated. They start making mistakes. Usyk starts to make them pay. It's a small chance he's going to land multiple clean headshots unless he gets Usyk in trouble. What Fury needs to do is he needs to land wherever he can land. Arms, shoulders, the chest, the stomach, body shots. He can land shots to the kneecaps if he have to. He has to do whatever he needs to do to get Oleksandr Usyk off of his game, get him uncomfortable, try to get him out of a plan A and get him to his plan B. Because if Usyk is doing his plan A, his usual fighting, I mean, it's almost like a cheat code. So it's Fury's job to get Usyk out of his comfort zone. So he just needs to throw shots and land wherever he can land. And hopefully that will sustain over the course of the fight so he could try to turn it on late and get a stoppage late. Okay. Now, the third thing that Fury needs to do is Fury needs to make sure he's not losing the early rounds. First 6 rounds, he needs to be at least even 3-3, if not up. He cannot be down 4-2, 5-1, or even 6-0 against Usyk. Usyk is one of the best fighters in the world at winning rounds. So if Fury can keep it close first half of the fight, that's going to force Usyk to be more active in the back half of the fight because he's going to be trying to win on points. So Fury needs to make sure that he's winning at least half of those first 6 rounds to give himself a chance in the back half of the fight. If Fury can do these things, He has a great shot at winning this fight. Now, we're going to turn it over to Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk is one of the more skilled heavyweights you're going to find in the history of boxing. Just hands down. You can take it to the 2010s, the 2000s, the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. Usyk is one of the most skilled big men you're going to see. And his fighting style is a cheat code. It's literally a cheat code. And then on top of that, he's a southpaw. On top of that, he's a southpaw, which brings its own difficulties within itself. Usyk is one of the best technical fighters I've personally seen. To see the things that he does with the size that he has, I mean, you rarely see it. And of course, he made his name in the cruiserweight division. We had another heavyweight in Evander Holyfield that did that, made his name in the cruiserweight division, and took his talents up to the heavyweight division. Usyk has had a couple of fights at heavyweight, beat Anthony Joshua twice, but I really want to point out just a few small things in terms of his fights at heavyweight. Now, with Anthony Joshua made a huge mistake in strategy. Anthony Joshua tried to out chess the master chess player, if you know what I mean. You can't do that against a guy like Usyk. Like, you can't outbox the master boxer. And I think that's what Anthony Joshua tried to do in both fights, which was a mistake. Now, Anthony Joshua, 9th round, second fight against Usyk, he basically used his size, he used his weight, he used his strength to throw a bunch of body shots, put a lot of pressure on him, and just impose his physical stature on Usyk. And Usyk looked like he was ready to go down in that round too. And the thing was, Anthony Joshua wasn't able to sustain it. Credit to Usyk, he got right back in the next round and got right back to work. And Joshua never jumped on him, and he ended up winning that fight by decision. Now, you take the Derek Chisora fight. The Chisora fight, Chisora, he mauled him a little bit, but he just wasn't able to keep that pace up, and eventually Usyk got back to his game plan, his plan A, which is damn near invincible, and he got that victory. Now, the Daniel Dubois fight, I'll leave that up to y'all whether it was a low blow or not. Now, there's a difference between his cup being up a little bit and the belt line. Now, I was always taught if the shot is on the belt line, it's fair game. That's what I was taught. But I'm not saying that Usyk wasn't hit low. Like, his cup might have been high and things like that. So I don't know if you thought that was a legit body shot. Cool. If you thought it was a low blow, cool. I'm not here to really argue about that. That's your call. That's another conversation for another day. But Usyk has shown that he can take his fighting style from cruiserweight and apply it to heavyweight because he's in this undisputed unification fight. Now, the things that Usyk need to do to win this fight, number one, Usyk needs to make sure that he's controlling the distance, controlling that real estate inside the ring. He can't be too close for too long. 2, 3, 4 punch combinations, and he needs to skate out to his right. He needs to pivot to his right, which should make Tyson Fury reset, and he needs to make Tyson Fury reset as much as he possibly can in this fight because he's a smaller guy and he's trying to stay away from the target range. Second thing that Usyk needs to do, he needs to throw an overhand left. Now, he's going to have to change the angles on it because Tyson Fury is 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". And a lot of Tyson Fury's troubles has come from overhand shots. And I know Usyk likes to throw his shot straight, but Usyk needs to actually throw that hook at different angles. And I'm talking about the left hook. He needs to throw it at different angles. It might be the only chance he's going to get to actually land on Tyson Fury and land something big and get his attention. I do think he's going to need to get Tyson Fury's attention at some point during this fight. And the third thing, he cannot allow Tyson Fury to be on the inside for a sustained amount of time, making it a dirty fight, and he's landing a lot of body shots. Now, will Usyk be able to avoid Tyson Fury getting on the inside the entire fight? Absolutely not. Tyson Fury is going to get on the inside. I think he's going to get on the inside quite a bit in this fight. He's not going to be able to stay on the outside all fight long. He's going to spend probably more time than what he wants to on the inside, but he needs to know how to operate and get back on the outside when Fury gets in there, try to negate how long he's actually on the inside. Usyk can do these three things. He has a great chance of winning. Now, I'm not going to lie. Before I close this out, I've been going back and forth on this for a long, long time. At one point, I thought it was Fury that was going to win the fight easy. And at another point, I felt like Usyk was going to win the fight easy. All I can do is tell y'all how I feel right now, today. So, as of today, right now, I am predicting that Tyson Fury is going to win this fight late stoppage, 11th round. Why? Because in the heavyweight division, the old saying, the good big man is going to beat the good little man. And we've seen Usyk beat big guys like AJ, Dubois, and Chisora. But I do feel like Fury is different. I do feel like Fury battles adversity. And if you ask me, who do I trust more in the trenches? I trust Fury more than Usyk in the trenches. I do think Fury's going to be able to duplicate the success that AJ had in the 9th round of their second fight against Usyk. But I think Fury's going to have those opportunities more than once in this fight. My official prediction is Tyson Fury is going to win this fight late stoppage, 11th round. I know it's going to be some people arguing with me about this in the comment section, and that's cool. That's why we're here. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy 5. I'm out.